You guys know how I am about my tea.
Ooh, bacon.
The last episode, we had Lucy graduating to the next level of the wasteland. Very interesting stuff going on with Maximus, like some more context for why things were the way they were in the Brotherhood.
Child abuse.
Definitely interesting stuff. I'm really loving seeing how everybody's stories are coming together. We got a little bit more about Coop. He's basically Vault Boy. You can really see the little things that made him the bitter, cynical ghoul that he is. I haven't forgotten about the fact that he definitely keyed in on Lucy's last name. So I'm guessing that that family was big muckety mucks in Vault-Tec, or maybe in the government, but I'm not really even sure how much of a difference it makes Vault-Tec versus government.
Oh, wait. That happened in real life.
You're definitely curious to see where things are going. Episode 5 is entitled The Past. Interesting. So I'm guessing this is mostly going to be a Coop episode.
$10 says you're wrong.
But considering that a lot of our mystery is also involving what was going on in Vault 33, what the deal was with Lucy's parents and all that kind of stuff, I'm guessing we're also going to get some of that. Then again, heck, everybody's got a past, right?
Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
Maybe we'll also see more of that little flash that we keep getting of Maximus remembering being saved by that one knight of the Brotherhood.
Do you accept?
Oh, yeah. I bet I do.
He's so eager. You got some ointment to put on that thing?
There's probably something I should tell you.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you want. I'm officially a squire now. You can tell me anything.
Oh, dear.
Maximus.
We can still be friends.
What did you do?
What an amazing line.
You and I, we just have to get our story straight.
Started out way wrong.
They'll find out.
All you had to do was say, yeah, he died in battle, and Maximus, what are you?
There he is. No, don't leave me in here.
Oh, man. This is getting into some deep fears for me right here. This is exactly the thing that I was afraid of the whole time, being stuck in unpowered power armor. Well, if there's one good thing, I'm pretty sure the red roaches aren't going to be able to get in there.
Oh, my sweet summer child.
I'm guessing that's Lucy and Coop. Oh, it's just Lucy.
I really want to trust you, but I've had a rough week.
Understatement.
Practically every person I've met up here has tried to kill me, so...
Listen, hey, if you don't get this medicine, you're gonna pass out.
I think he does intend to kill her, or at least he did. Her progression is 100% natural. You see her fighting to hold on to who she was, but like
I'm Lucy.
slowly slipping away. And he just keeps compounding his errors, lying to people more and more.
My army started using these after the Battle of Anchorage. Have you seen these in old engineering manuals?
Hey, I played the Battle of Anchorage. That was in the DLC for 3.
How did the Raiders get a hold of my mom's Pip-Boy?
Yeah, that's the question, ain't it? I tell you, the 33s are funny.
Anybody asked where we were?
I'll have a heart attack.
Norman? Chester?
Where were you? Has heart attack.
We've been planting potatoes.
Well, run along now.
What exactly is her role? She feels almost like an overseer. Like she secretly has more power than anyone realizes. One of the things I really love here is how you can see that Lucy looks at him differently. Like before, she was all awestruck and wide-eyed, and now she looks at him much more cynically.
Seeing as everybody on Earth seems to be after that thing, I'm guessing that's what you're looking for, too?
She's smart.
In exchange for my help, then you'll lend me the services of 5 or 6 of your knights to save my father.
And she's still got that, like, hopeful optimism in her. I'm Lucy McLean, and I want to be your friend. I'm Knight Titus, and I want to be your friend, too.
You need someone with experience.
Hey, it's your no hard feelings, Davey.
Yeah, it looks like you had some hard feelings, Reg.
And Betty's already been overseer once.
So that's why she feels like she has more authority than the others, or is more comfortable wielding it anyway, because she has wielded it before.
Who am I kidding?
Wow, didn't even vote for himself.
I just need help with the last 200 years after the bombs fell.
The bombs fell when I was a kid.
What? Interesting. He thinks the bombs fell when he was a kid? Oh, this mystery just got deeper. Everyone comes from 31 and gets elected overseer. Is Vault 31 going to end up being the Enclave? We already know the Enclave is
Betty Pearson has been
is
elected
where
Vault Overseer.
Did you just have a brain fart?
I'm wondering if 31 is like an Enclave satellite kind of thing or something. Wonder where they get the material to make things like that. It's been 200 years. I would think they couldn't possibly still have the stores to make gelatin.
Thank you.
Oh, it's going to be interesting when Norm finally pops, man. Are you guys armed up or what? Hopefully it's just people traveling through just like you.
No!
Yes, we are.
Are you armed?
No.
No.
Which means, of course,
It's not safe. Give me your gun.
They said they're not armed.
They're lying.
You're lying.
exactly.
I think we're all feeling some tension. Yeah? A little stress?
I really want her way to work out, but I really don't think it will.
Could we just give it a try? Please?
I really do dig the tension here. You don't want to kill some innocent people who are just scared like you are.
Hands up on the count of
But
three.
are they innocent
Ready?
people who are just scared like them?
One.
That's the question, of course. All right, so where are these guys' partners? That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that they're not really here by themselves. She sees a Pip Boy. Uh-oh. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Yeah. It sucks, Lucy.
Why?
Fiends.
Beans? Does he know he's been shot?
You've been shot.
It's just a scratch. Happens all the time.
It happens all the time. I'm a tough boy. It's all right, buddy. I still remember when I lost my election back in grade school or middle school.
It's story time.
The person who beat me made a ridiculous promise to get everybody pizza for lunch every day, which I tried telling people was not within the power of the student body government, but no one listened to me. So that person won by a landslide.
Sounds awfully familiar.
I learned everything I needed to know about politics from that election.
Things look glum. Vote for somebody from Vault 31. I voted for Betty.
Yeah, we know, buddy. We know.
When things look glum, vote 31.
Yeah, that seemed like a bit of manipulation to you, buddy. Just a little.
Steph,
What's Vault 31 like?
how's Vault 31 different from here?
What did your dad tell you? Maybe the mashed potatoes were a little better?
That is what my dad used to say.
People from 31 are more devious.
Must be true.
Vault Tech's experiments are always intriguing. Evil is all hell, but intriguing. I imagine they're going to want to repopulate Vault 32 with,
right?
I mean, really should be people from 31 and 33, one would expect. I wonder how many people are even in 31.
Here after the war?
If 31's primary purpose is basically just creating overseers for the other vaults, there might not be many people even in there.
The entire purpose of my vault was to come up to the surface one day and restart
Repopulate.
civilization. It's Reclamation Day. It's what keeps us all going. And
Turns out it's already been reclaimed.
it already happened without us.
Man, She's got to be feeling like her whole world just fell out from under her.
If it makes you feel any better, it didn't work out.
Well, he tries to cheer her up by telling her, hey, yeah, the other people, they sucked anyway, so it's all right. Oh my god, they are doing the fridge from Indiana Jones gag. You can get locked in old-timey fridges, so I would not suggest anyone ever hide in one of those. You can actually get locked in some modern ones. There's a guy who tried hiding from the cops at his friend's house in one of their unused chest freezers. It locked on him. They didn't find his body for like a week.
Thank you. I'm gonna go home. This is more than just a graze. We have to get you something from
Stimpack.
somewhere.
I still say Stimpaks have to be using nanites. Hawthorne Medical, that sounds familiar.
There could be anything in there.
Yeah. Like a first aid kit.
I'm expecting a whole bunch of Mr. Handies with like crazy ideas about what to do to people. Lucy, do you even know how to properly sweep a place?
Do you?
Is Hawthorne the company that invented the synths? I wonder if they're going to bring the synths into this series. Oh, Shiza, where'd you just end up? So she's going to select a bunch of people to go be Vault 32s now. And let me guess, what's her face from 31 is going to be the overseer for... Yeah, and they've already come in and fixed everything. I'm guessing it was 31 that cleaned everything up.
3 democracies and 3 votes.
Missed a spot.
And the difference is you.
That was a great shot.
Find anything interesting?
Oh, such a loaded question.
Great job cleaning up.
I would highly recommend that you be careful about what you say to her about how much you know, buddy.
When my mother died, what happened to her pit boy?
It was buried with her.
Oh, that's interesting.
I buried her myself. Me and your father.
Oh, this plot just keeps getting thicker. Well, looks like at least they didn't wake up to a Mr. Handy hoping to harvest their organs. But I'm very curious about where they did end up. Someone had to put them on those stretchers, so someone is here. Caution, falling objects, i.e. them.
We'll be all right.
Seriously, though, who's here?
You're in the best place in the world.
Oh, shit. Is this 31?
We're in a vault.
This was the biggest surprise for me with this show. I didn't expect them to come up with such a compelling mystery to anchor this show around. I knew they could, because obviously, the game's a big part of the storyline is always what weird crap that Vault-Tec get up to. But I just didn't expect them to create something this deep.
I'm smart. I got ideas.
Now we know that the new overseer, Betty, who was the old overseer at some point, conspired with Norm and Lucy's dad to cover up some stuff about what happened to her mom, I think. I think we can safely assume that from what we got in this episode. I'm very curious about what the hell is going on in Vault 31. At this point, my crackpot theorizing is
There we go.
Vault 31 has either no real population, and it's essentially a cloning thing going on, or a very small population, and there's like sort of almost like a Brave New World kind of deal, where they have a small group of people who are raised purposely, like their specific purpose is to be overseers, or they just clone people, the same people again and again, and dispatch them in a rotation. Because after all, if you wait long enough, and as long as you keep sending them to different vaults, granted, there's only 2 vaults. I'm going to say the other idea is probably more likely. It could mean then that 32 and 33 also have specific jobs, so to speak, or classes in mind. But we don't really know anything about how Vault 32 ran before the Raiders came. Oh man, that mystery is really getting me. I really want to know what the deal is with 31, what the overall experiment is that Vault-Tec was running with this little triad here. I just realized I forgot to do my my regular video intro. I'll just record like a separate intro outro for when I go ahead and edit these.
But you didn't.
No!
Yes, we are.